Good morning, good morning, good morning, TT Squad. Morning coffee with me, with me. And I got my coffee. As always. Mm-mm-mm. Bomb. Coffee is the bomb. TT Squad, TT Squad, where you at? Where you at? Ha, ha, ha. TT Squad. I want to talk about how they price, what you call it, when they up the price for something that you normally get is regular price. Now, I wanted some Lysol, and I told y'all, I want to keep everything, I keep my house clean and everything. In the kitchen with Rob, good morning, good morning. So I wanted to get some Lysol. This is what I bought about 2 weeks ago. My cousin went to the store with him and my son went to go do Corona. He bought me another one this size. He paid $18 for his. Now this big one, I paid $9.99. It's bigger than the other one, and I'm like, okay. He bought me some spray back. The spray's in the bathroom, so the spray was $12.50. Then normally for the can of spray, I paid four. I'm gonna say $5, $6. I said, oh my god, why are they charging all these high prices? And I'm like, I can understand this because it's 80 in here, and I normally get the smaller one, so I thought it was a good price that I paid for it. But the other one, no, it was like $3, $4 over the amount. Like we really don't. Yes. Good morning. I caught you this morning and two in a row. It's 4:50. Oh wow, where you at? 4:57 in the morning. That's early. And I don't know what to say about this because they up here. I don't know. They just charging too much for these products. Because I try to. I have big hand sanitizer. I got like big hand sanitizer, small hand sanitizer. I try not to get down to less than two of these. My spray, I try not to get less down to three. My tissue, I keep bulk up. Only thing I'm lacking is my paper towel. It's hard to find the paper towels that I like. I like my paper towels from Family Dollar. I used to use Scott. I don't use Scott no more because I found the ones they had Family Dollar ones is just as good as Scott. It's just about the same. And I can't really find. I said once I get my little negativity, I'm going shopping. Yes, I'm going shopping. I have to go to Family Dollar because I gotta get me some tissues. And if I can't find it, I'm gonna get whatever. I'm cool with that. I just don't like the fact that they charging so much money for stuff that's normally cheaper. My bleach, I normally pay $3.69. Last time I bought some bleach, I think I paid $6, $7 for a little gallon. And I went and got it because I have to have bleach because, it's getting to that point, it's going to get cold. So, when it get cold, I'm really not going out because, as they say, the corona is out there spiking. I watch CNN. I know I shouldn't, but I'm constantly watching CNN, and this corona is spiking. Let me drink some coffee. Oh my God. Coffee bomb. My second cup. I've been up since 5:45. Yeah, I've been up. I washed a load of clothes. Well, I didn't wash it. My son washed a load of clothes because I put it outside the door. And I make him get up when I get up. Yeah, he got to get up when I get up because I'm a morning person. My cousin made my coffee. Am I having for breakfast? No, I'm not having breakfast. I don't really want breakfast right now. I'm gonna call. They said they're supposed to give me a text. I'm gonna look for my text. I know I'm all over the place. I can't help it. I move from one subject to another, but that's just how I am. But I don't like that price gorging or whatever they call when they boost their prices. It really pisses me off. I don't like that. That's ridiculous. In other hand, anyway, to spot. This is what I want to talk about. How can you tell a person when they telling you too much of their information that's too personal that you just don't want to know? Or what is that? Homers. Good morning. You don't want them to tell you. Okay, how can I put it? This person keeps telling me so much of his information I don't want to know, like sexual content. And I'm looking at and I keep telling him, I don't want to know your sexual conquest. That's no conversation for me. And he young. And I told him yesterday, I said, I'm gonna talk about this tomorrow because he said he don't see nothing wrong with it. And I said, I'm gonna ask my TT squad. He said, sure, go ahead. They don't know me, so don't get offended because he already know I'm gonna talk about it. He said, y'all don't know him, so it don't matter. He's young, the same young guy I always talk about. And he's I'm not gonna say he's not. I don't don't want to say that word, that word. He deals with guys, and we talk all the time. Okay, he been having problems with this one particular guy. The guy stole this car and totaled it, and he called me, was like, "Oh, I haven't talked to you, da da this and all that." And I said, "Look, I can't constantly talk to you." I said, "Because when you call me, you're talking to somebody else. Why are you calling me? You talking to somebody? You're gonna call and talk to me. You're gonna call and talk to me. You're not gonna call and talk to me and talk to everybody in the room. That's disrespectful. You call me when you want answers on quiz. You don't call me no other time when you want to know what's going on in class because you don't come to class." And I said, "I feel like you're using me." I'm like, at one point in time, we had a group. You're never in the group. Me and her doing our work, you call to ask for the answers. Or you call, you have somebody with you and say, "Oh, I can't do it right now. Can y'all write the answers down for me?" That's not what we do. When we study in a group, we study together. We all need the knowledge. So I'm trying to explain this to him. And he got mad. I said, "You can't get mad because I keep telling you, well, y'all don't call." I said, "I don't call you no more because every time I call you, you want answers to a test. You want me to tell you what's going on in class. You don't come in class. You're driving around. You're not at work. You're doing everything you don't supposed to do." I said, then I told her, "I don't like the way you talk to your mother." I said, "You're very disrespectful to your mother. Whatever your mother do, that's her business. You're living in her house." And I'm talking to, I think I stayed on the phone for about an hour with him, trying to get him to understand. And it's like it was not getting no through to him. And he kept talking about this guy who totaled his car. And I said, "Okay." I said, "Okay, let me listen to your story." So I listened to her. And once I heard the story, I said, "It don't sound right." I said, "Listen to what you said." I said, "You have no need to lie to me. I am not your mother or your insurance. You don't have no need to lie to me. I didn't ask you what happened to your car. You send me pictures and call me and tell me, look what happened to my car. I didn't call you and say, hey, look what happened to my car. Da, da, da. I didn't do that. You have no need to lie to me. But if you're planning on telling the police that story, they're going to look at you like you're crazy." He was where he took me. I said, "Won't you, what happened? What actually happened?" So he finally told me what happened. I said, "Well, that's all you got to do. Be honest with the police and tell them you left him in your car while you went to work with your keys, and he took your car and totaled it. First of all, why would this is the same person who took your car before, and we had this conversation, and he came back and messed your car up, and I told you don't do it. You're still letting him. You should not left him in your. You don't leave nobody in your car. If it ain't your mama, don't leave nobody in your car with your keys. And you know you're at work for 8 hours. Who the gonna sit in your car for 8 hours while you at work?" I said, "It don't sound right." And I keep saying, "It don't sound right." And then he gonna say, "No, that's not what happened." I said, "Okay, well, tell me the truth." He keep giving me all these scenarios. Then I said, "You know what? You don't even have to tell me." But I said, "But when you go to the police and you tell them that, they gonna look at you like you're crazy." Cause I'm listening to you. We on FaceTime, and I'm looking at you like you crazy. Like, really, really, do I look like I got dumb oil on my face? So he finally told me. He told me he met the guy. The guy lived in a trap house. I didn't know what a trap house was. And I'm like, "Okay, what is a trap house?" He said a trap house is where people go smoke their drugs. It's abandoned building. People smoke their drugs and they do certain things out of it. I had no idea what a trap house. I said, "Okay." I don't want to say that. I said, "It's nothing wrong with nobody being homeless. It's nothing wrong with that. Because everybody, has a time." But I said, "He's in a trap house. Why are you in a trap house with him? Why are you in there?" Yeah. Why I didn't know what a trap house was at first though. I didn't. I said, "Well, why are you in there with him?" And I said, "Are you doing anything besides smoking weed?" I said, "You need to tell me." I said, "Because if you're doing anything besides smoking weed, you need to get help." I said, "Because you're too young to be doing it." He was like, "No, I really like him." Da 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 da. Da. I said, "Okay, but you don't follow him to no trap house." I said, "Because something go down, you're going down with him." So we kind of found out he lied to me about the whole scenario. He sent the guy to his car to get something out when he was in a trap house. He said he was in there smoking his weed or whatever. The guy took off with his car. He said he got on the bus, went looking, he walked around first, but eventually he got on the bus to go to work because he had to go to work. He said he went to work, then the next day he went home, his car was parked outside around the corner where he lived at, and his car was totaled. He said when he got there, the police was there. He went up to the police, somebody stole it. And I'm like, the story I know the police, the story if you told them the same story you told me, they looking at you like you crazy. Because I'm looking at him like he crazy. Okay. So I'm like, okay, we finished talking. So he's telling me why he can't leave this person alone. I'm telling him, I don't want to know your sexual things. I don't mean no harm. I don't want to know about his I don't want to know what you do to him and what he do to you. I don't want to know what y'all do to each other. That's not my thing. I don't talk to you about my sex. I ain't having none, but I'm not gonna call you up and tell you, yeah, my man got a big dick. I don't want to hear about what your man got. I don't want to hear about what he do. I don't want to hear about what you did in bed. That's nothing I want to hear about. He was like, but you my friend. I said, I understand that that word. I don't know what they call it. I'm not gonna say trans. I don't know what he is. I'm not gonna say that word, but his lifestyle. I don't have a problem with your lifestyle, but I don't want to know about your man private part. I don't want to know what you did with your man in bed. I don't call you and say, hey man, my man, I did this. I don't want to know about that. So he could not understand. He had an attitude. And I told him, you don't see nothing wrong with you telling me about it. He said, females do. But I said, you're not a female. And I don't mind. And I said, I don't mind you talking, but it's how you say it and what you say. Like, me and my girls could talk on the phone. Yeah, dude was all right, but we're not going to go in details about our sexual. We're nowhere near. He goes in blunt details, and I don't want to hear it. And I told him, I said, last week you called me with a nigga in the bed, and I'm looking at talking to you, and I'm like, I don't want to look at you and no nigga in no bed. I'm like, I keep telling you things you're doing wrong, and you need to get your shit together. Because since you met this guy, you're falling apart. You're not doing anything right in school. You're not going to school. You're not doing your work. You want this homework. Everyone that's reading this. How are you? My mom is doing okay. I'm doing fine. I get my test results later on today. I don't know when they're going to text me. So my whole thing is he don't feel nothing wrong with him calling, telling me about his sexual things he do. He don't feel there's nothing wrong with him calling me with him and his friend in the bed. I'm laying up in the bed with a man. I'm not gonna call nobody. If I'm calling you to ask you something, but I ain't gonna call you FaceTime so you can see what's going on in the bed, and he don't see nothing wrong with it. And I'm saying, am I making too much of it? Maybe I'm making too much of it. He said I'm making too much of it. I should not be getting upset. And I told him I feel offensive because I don't mind you talking about your friend and your relationships. I don't. But I draw the line when you talk about what y'all do in bed. I have a line that I draw. I draw that line. That's a line. Yes, I don't want to hear it. And I called my other girl and I was like, do he talk to she said he know not to talk to me like that. And I said, well, why do he feel the need he can talk to me like that? So I'm trying to, but he don't understand. He said he don't see nothing wrong with it. And I told him, I said, I'm going to ask my TT squad today because I need to get their opinion because maybe I'm making too much out of it. I don't think I'm making too much. He said I am. I don't think I am. Because honestly, I don't want to see you laying up in the bed with nobody. I don't want to know what y'all doing there. I'm glad you got somebody, but he's not the right person for you. Only thing I can do is give you advice when you tell me what he do wrong to you. And I keep telling you, leave this nigga alone because he's no good. He's out to get what he can get from you. And that's it. And he's young. He don't see. He's only 22, 21, 20. He's young. He don't know. And since he been dealing with this guy, he don't go to school. He always calling the road. And I'm telling him, you're not coming to the meet. Only thing you want is answers. Call me yesterday, ask me for, can I get the geometry? No. Yeah, can I get y'all? Can I get your quiz? Can I get your answers? I told him no, you can't get my answers. I said, so first of all, you should have been with us on Tuesday when we did it. We called you and told you we're doing our work, we're doing study group. Come on, you never came. Only thing you came there and said, I'm tired out of this, I'm going to lay down. But yet you laying down with a nigga, you could take an hour, 45 minutes and come into the group and we can learn. You can't do that. I'm here, she's here. We're in this together. I'm not giving him no more answers. He don't even call her no more because she just ignore him. And he want to know why we not calling, why we not doing it. And I'm trying to tell him, it's like he's not listening. And I'm getting to the point, I'm getting fucking, excuse me, I'm getting tired. And I'm like, I don't mind telling anybody nothing. I don't mind giving advice. If you could take my advice or don't take it. I don't know if it's good advice or bad advice. But I know what I've been through and I've been doing, and I know what's right and what's not right, and I know when somebody's using you and when somebody's not. And you keep saying you're gonna leave this nigga alone. This nigga cheating you, like he's taking your car. This is not the first time he took your car. And the first time he took your car, and I told you, and you're gonna live it again. Now your car is effed up. You don't even know if you can get your car fixed. The police looking at you like you crazy, and you're like, oh, and your deductible is $1,000. Where you gonna get $1,000 from? You been messing with dude, you barely go to work. So I know he's caught up in a moment, and I know you like him. I know you do, and this is my whole thing. And this is another thing that really pissing me off with him. This is not the first guy he had told me about. But every time turn around, he messing with guys on the down low, and I say, don't you feel some type of way? You can't do y'all messing with each other, but when y'all go around certain people, nobody else know you messing with. You go around, he know the boy girlfriend, and I'm like, I would feel funny. Why are you doing this? And it's like I can't talk to him. I don't know if he going through something, and I'm asking, are you going through something? You have to talk to me. I have to know what's going on with you because you're doing so much. I've been knowing you almost 2 years, and you're doing stuff that you never did since you met this nigga. And I don't know what it is, but he needs to calm him. He need to calm himself down. And when I say I talked to him on the phone for about an hour trying to convince this dude, convince him to stop. I don't even think I really honestly got through to him. I honestly don't think I got through to him because the first thing he said, I wonder when we got off, he said, I wonder what he doing right now. I wonder if he at the trap house. I should go past it. I said, how you gonna get there? He said, I gotta work. I said, please don't go past that trap house. I'm asking you very nice. I said, stop doing it. And then when I got off the phone with him, I hung up and I sat back and I thought about it. I turned around and called back. I said, you know what? Until you get yourself together, I don't think we need to talk because I'm telling you stuff and you're not listening. And I know you're young and I know you don't want to listen, but you gotta take somebody advice. You coming to me so evidently you want to know what I think. You want to know how I feel. You want some type of opinion. And when I'm giving it to you, you're not running with it. You're running the. I'm giving. You're not going forward. I'm saying you're running the other way. You're running backwards. You don't need to run backwards. You need to run forward. And I told him you need to get your shit together. I said this week is the 3rd week. Next week is the 4th week. I said we only have 8 weeks in this term, and you're not doing your work. Your grades is not getting good. You need to get yourself together. And I don't know what to tell him. Like, honestly, he think what he's telling me is okay, and he think what I'm saying is overreacting. I honestly don't think I'm overreacting. And you know what? I know that, but I'm figuring maybe because he's young, you know. That's what I said. I want, and I told him that last night. I'm gonna have to limit my girlfriend, who's in the group. She don't call him. She don't text him. She just done with him. She said, "Till you did what she said." And she said you always defending him. And I used to defend him all the time when he started. I was defending him, but I try to tell her, you have to remember to be young. You're gonna make mistakes because he's still young. But my whole thing with him is the stuff, the way he's doing and going about. I'm so tired. And when I say I talked to him for about an hour yesterday, trying to get him together, I really, really did. But when I got off the phone with him, I could hear in his voice, he has no intention of leaving this man alone. He has no intention at all. This man going to F his life up, and I mean no harm. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. But I tried. And I tried. And I don't know how much more I can try. But I told him, if you don't come to study group, you don't get no answer. I'm not giving you no more of my homework. I'm not doing that. If you don't come to study group, you're not getting it point blank. Hey, sis, you're not getting it. So I limited myself. I'm limited. And before he even met this dude, I was getting on him about messing with guys on the down low. And that's not cool. How do you feel about it? It don't bother me. Yes, it should bother you. You should. It should bother you that you mess with guys on the down low. It should bother you. It should offend you. You should not want to take participation in nothing like that. And please, nobody get mad at me. It's just that he told to me, and I'm just so mad because I'm trying to talk to him and trying to make him understand. It's nothing. It's nothing wrong with him liking men. Nothing at all. I don't have a problem with that. But I have a problem with the way he's going about it. I just have a problem with the way you're going about it. If you know this man on a down low, don't fucking mess with him because he has a family. And then I don't know what to say about him. I honestly don't know. I don't know. He said, I'm going to call you at 8:30 before we go to class. I said, please don't call me. And when I say please don't call, I honestly mean please don't call me. And I ain't trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be. I just don't want him to call me because if he called me, I might say something that's not nice. And I know when I get fed up and I get to my point and I get frustrated, my mouth can be toxic. My mouth can be toxic. And I know how my mouth can be. When I'm trying to tell you something, you're not listening. I'm tired of hearing that. My mouth can get real toxic, and I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings because I'm still trying to remember he's young. He's young. He's young. He's young. That's all I keep thinking about. He's young. When I was 21, 21, 22, I worked. I was at work, had my own place. I wasn't doing this guy, this guy, this guy. I had one guy I went with since I was 18. You know, I don't understand the world today. I honestly don't. I honestly don't. TT Squad, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? My sister did not make her what macaroni and cheese. I will let him know. I, t- Miss Adam, I tell him about it, and it's like it goes over his head. It goes over his head. It's like it goes over his head. It's like it goes over his head. And it's not like I don't tell him. I tell him all the time, I don't want to know this. Last time he called me, had dude in bed with him. I was like, don't call me while you got somebody in bed with you. I want to know the answer to it. I said, no, call me when you don't have no company. So he wound up calling me later on. So we was on the phone conversation. I said, what's up, nigga? You know, this how we talk. And the guy got mad because I called him a nigga. And he was like, oh, that's how we talk. Don't be talking in that. Call me a couple of names and this and that. Him, they got to arguing. I said, you know what they wrong? I said, excuse me. I did not mean to say his name. I said, you know what? I didn't. I said, let me get off the phone with you before I say something to your friend, and you're not gonna like me after what I say. What I say. This is the same guy he messing with who be in the trap house. He didn't like the fact that I called him a guy. That's how we talk. Sometimes I call him, hey girl, you know, because that's what he prefer. But when you forget sometimes. It ain't like I remember. And I guess his friend got offended because I did it. I don't know. He was telling me I gotta get off the phone because he don't want me talking to you. I said, do what you gotta do. I don't care. I don't care. I honestly don't care. I just want him to get his shit together. That's it. Get your shit together. That's it. That's all. Get it together. That's all I want him to do. And he's a very smart young man. He is a math whiz. When I say the boy know his math like this, he's a math whiz. Very smart. But when it comes to guys, he young. That's all I can say. He's he's young. Yeah, you know what? I'll just be like, can you please stop? Can you? But I gotta tell you about. I was like, okay, I don't want to hear that. But his whole thing is honestly, this is exactly he told me. He said he don't really have friends. He said me and my other girlfriends only his only friends. He don't have friends and he don't have nobody to talk to because the situation. In which I understand that, and sometimes people don't have friends, and I don't mind being your friend. I just don't want to talk. He don't have nobody to talk to, and I don't mind him talk. I just don't want to talk about that, and I just don't want you calling while you got somebody else in there. That's it. That's all, Titi Squad. I see that y'all don't think I'm making too much out of it, cause he said I'm making too much out of it. He said you older, you don't know. I said, dude, I'm 50. Come on now. Come on now. I ain't that old. I know what I'm talking about, you know. But look, TT Squad, my sister did not make her macaroni and cheese. Yeah, she did not make it. So we're going to discuss when she going to make her macaroni and cheese because she's still going to do it. But since I did promise you that I was going to do something, cook something Friday, I am going to cook something Friday. It's not going to be Friday. If it's Friday, I don't doubt if it's Friday morning, but I'm going to cook, if I cook, it's going to be dinner. I'm going to cook dinner early. Friday, I'm making me baked fish, making my son fried fish. If I can get hold of some flour from my sister, I will cook that. I'm still trying to get some flour to this water, okay? But that's what I do. But I will come tomorrow live cooking something. I don't know what. I'm thinking about cooking dinner for Friday. My son did ask me and told me he wants some fish. But I don't have no flour. But he wants spicy. He wants spicy fish. He said he wants spicy flour. He wants his auntie's spicy flour. I'm making me some baked chicken. I mean some baked fish. And I never make baked fish. It don't ever taste. It normally tastes fishy to me. I don't know. It don't never come out right. But I'm gonna try it again because I really want some baked fish. I really, really, really want some baked fish. I want some baked fish. And I want some baked fish and I want some asparagus. I gotta pay for some asparagus. So I want me some baked fish and some asparagus. What am I saying? Asparagus. I can't even say it right, y'all, and I know them. I agree with that, Mr. Montgomery. That's what I want for me for dinner. And my son, he just want fish. He don't want nothing. He want fish and cheese. Oh, you said my like that for. I read and I didn't get to the 7 years. That's it. After that, I didn't read no more. Yeah, it's nothing wrong with this lifestyle. Don't get it twisted. I love him to death. I just don't want to be a part of it like that. When is your next road to oil your cook? Me and her gonna discuss our cook off today. We're gonna discuss it today because yesterday we talking a lot. I said, "What's my test is gonna come by because we're gonna do the cook off." She waited for me. I love my sister. She waited. She called me. She said, "You really want to do the macaroni and cheese?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "I'm gonna wait for you." And I was like, "Yeah." Okay, that's what I thought. I'm praying for your nephew too. I hope y'all find him all well. I hope he's fine too. And so that's what all I had to talk about. Cause that really, I really thought about that conversation, and I didn't think I made too much of it. My girlfriend was like, "You know not to come with me talking about that." And I was like, "I know." I said maybe because I look like I'm that person to talk to. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I look like I'm that person that someone needs to talk to. I don't know. I really don't honestly don't know. But hopefully he don't call me and talk to me like that. If he do, I'm gonna cut him off. Cut him off. Cut him off. Cut him off. I am truly gonna cut him off. But me and my sister gonna do a cook off. Yes, and she waiting for me, and I love her. Oh, okay, that's how you do it. And is it gonna come out right? I want to know if it come out right. Y'all see, because I'm going to do that. That's what I'm doing. But I don't have fresh fish. It's not fresh fish. That's the only thing I like about. I'm excited for the cook off too, because I'm going to win. Okay, delicious and more. Okay, I'm gonna try that. I am going to try that because I really want some. I don't eat baked fish that often, and one time I eat is when my sister make it. Every time I make it, I wind up throwing it in the trash. Every time I make baked fish, it goes in the trash because it don't taste right to me. I don't know if it's a mind thing or what, but it don't never taste right. When my son eat the baked fish, he be like, "Ain't nothing wrong with it to me," and I be like, "It tastes fishy to me." It just don't. I don't know, but that's what I want, some baked fish tomorrow, and I'm gonna make him some fried fish. And you know what, I am gonna do it tomorrow morning because I don't like cutting my oven on and eat. No, I don't want to cut my oven on, and it's not cold enough for really a oven. I have that paper in there. I don't know if it's no good because I had the paper. I've been here almost a year. I've been here for a year, some months. I had it for about a year. I don't know if the paper any good. I need to clean my cake. That's what I need to do. I need to do a thing when I just clean my cabinets out, take everything out of my cabinets and clean it out and throw stuff away. Cause I buy stuff and forget about it and leave. I need to clean. I need to do a clean. I need to clean a cabinet out. But I need a stool because I can't get up that high. It's like I can't get up because everything I get, my son get for me. He be like, "Oh, I gotta get it for him." Like, yeah, okay, yeah, okay, you gotta get it, you gotta get it. I have 73 people watching me. I have 32 thumbs up. Let me get some thumbs up. Let me get some thumbs up. And then I know Sophie T in the house. Yes, thanks sis. For I called her this morning. Was like, "I'm about to go live. I'm about to go live. You up? You up?" She was like, "Oh, I'm about to get up." I'm like, "Okay." Mm. Oh my God, this is good. I love coffee. I don't know what else I do without coffee. But TT Squad, I need to know what time is it, what time is it, because guess what? Y'all on my phone and I don't know what time it is. Can somebody tell me what time it is? Because I need to be on at least about 8:30 so I can just have a... okay, I got a little bit more time. Okay, let me know when 8:30 because I got to have my time to breathe before I start work. I'm going to tell y'all what my teachers have did. We have to do she's giving us work, my senior sonority class, and she gave us some work. She said Tuesday, this is her exact words, the end of Tuesday, she gave us our assignment. She said, "I'm going to give y'all assignment. The assignment is tricky." She said, "I want y'all to pretend like y'all in the HR setting. I want y'all to solve these conflicts." She said it's eight paragraphs. She said you only got to choose 4 scenarios. I want you to write down the good, what that person did wrong, how he should have handled it, Answer these 8 questions. She said, Susie, don't call me past 4 p.m. She said, because normally you can call her anytime, text her. She said, don't call me past 4 p.m. I will not be taking no phone calls, but y'all will have y'all assignment. She said, do not call me Wednesday, because Wednesday is the day that my father passed. I don't take phone calls. I don't do nothing. Please respect my wishes. Everybody said yeah. Everybody said, ain't nobody call her. Do you know, Tuesday came. Everybody calling everybody in text, because you know you on teams, you can have group text. Everybody texted. Lady never sent it. Wednesday morning, everybody texting, calling, they never sent it. You know she sent it to me, sent it out last night at 5:34. Everybody said, did y'all just get this? 5:34. That reminds you, it's supposed to be ready today at 9 o'clock. Let me tell y'all, we have 32 questions to answer. 32. 32 questions. She sent it to us yesterday around 5 o'clock. Now, if she would have sent it Tuesday, I would have started on Tuesday, because Tuesday I had finished all my work Tuesday in class. I didn't have nothing to do. I would have started Tuesday. I would have finished it up. It would have been ready. And I would have got up and read over it and had it this morning. She sent it yesterday at 5 or something. I said each paragraph had 8 questions. And it tells you no, yes, no answer. She said, I want... Now listen to this. Each question had to be a paragraph. It's 8 questions for each. What's 8 times 4? 32. That's 32 questions. That's 32 paragraphs. I said, all of us got on Zoom this last night about 7 o'clock. It's about 10 of us on Zoom. We said, we picked my girl to be the head, because everybody was trying to figure out how to approach her, because that's wrong. You can't come with all them questions and then you want them in a paragraph and want to answer less than, not even 24 hours. Then it was 5 something in the afternoon. We've been looking for it since Tuesday. We got off your class Tuesday morning at 10 o'clock. You said you was going to put it in, but she specifically said, do not call her Tuesday past 4. Do not call her Wednesday, because that's the day her father passed, which I understand. That's your time. But you cannot come on no Wednesday at some 5 o'clock and want 32 questions answered, and you want all 32 questions in a paragraph. That's just not happening. It's not with me. Not with me. So we picked a team leader to talk to her, to average out, because everybody was like mad. And I was like, y'all don't want me to speak. I said, because I'm mad. My tongue will be vicious. And she'll look at me like I'm crazy. And I don't want to be mean, nasty, and disrespectful. Because I'm mad. Because I didn't know, first of all, we didn't know what it looked like. So we didn't know what the outcome. If she would have gave it to us yesterday, and she would have said, just give a brief description, I pick one for 8 or something like that, or 16, but 32, and then they got to be a paragraph. You know, paragraph is 5 to 7 sentences. It's a paragraph. Okay, I will. I'm gonna get to it. I will reply to it. I seen it, but I want to go on. I was going live, and I'm going to reply to it. And my email is tianwater31gmail. tianwater31gmail. Yes, that's my Gmail. But I will reply to everything else. I will send it to you. I just got busy. I did not forget. So I'm kind of messed up. So we picked a head person to talk to. She said, I'm going to do it so nice. It's going to be so good. When she come to class and stuff is in a disarray with teachers, and we normally have her class, we let her take the lead. In every class, we always have that lead person who talk for everybody. So she said she going to go in there real nice. Now, if she come up and say she's sorry, I truly apologize. Forgive me to y'all late. I had a lot on my plate, which I will understand. That's your father. You know, I understand. Can y'all please have it for me Saturday or Friday by such time? I don't have a problem. I will be working on it. I start working on it like that. And I couldn't even start on mine yesterday. Guess why? After she put mine in there, me and another girl, ours just vanished. I was like, mine's gone. Mine was gone. My girlfriend's, hers was still there. A couple people was there, but a couple people was gone. We was like, what happened? Team get to acting up, and it just go crazy. Okay, I'm about to, it's 8:30. Team get to acting up, and when team act up, it's crazy. Now, if she say, hey, I've been put it in there, but y'all just got it. Now, if she put it in there Tuesday, I'm quite sure we would have got it Tuesday night or Tuesday. Wednesday morning, because when Team Act Up, we'll get it. When they say they do something, it might take a couple of hours to get it. But I still think that was unacceptable. I really do. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but out of the 17 people in her class, all 10 of us was in conversation. 10 of us was very mad. Yes, TT Squad. It's time to go. It's time to go. Excuse me. My coffee went down the wrong pipe. Okay. Like, share, subscribe, TT Squad. If you don't know, you should know. Check out who? Sofa Tea. Sofa Tea. She got original flour. She got a spicy flour. Her original flour was $10. A spicy flour $12. Da 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 da. If you don't know, you can become a lit member for $199, $211. That's with the tax or whatever. On Monday you get her live. On Thursday you get what? A video. Yeah. I gotta go because I gotta go to class and I gotta pray before I go and get a little peace. Like, share, subscribe, TT Squad. Bye.